Hello, welcome back to the channel. My name's Adam Berry, the Gym Starter, and today I've got a video for you all on how to achieve your first push-up. And it's coming up right now. Before we get into it, yes, the hair has changed. We've dealt with it, now let's move on. Your first push-up. I get a lot of people on social media, on Instagram especially, follow me, it's at the Gym Starter. I'm going to put that right here. I get a lot of people asking me, how do you achieve your first push-up? In fact, one member of the fitness collective, it was her sole purpose to joining. You can join the fitness collective too. Link is below. I promised her I'd get this video out so she could learn from it and everyone else could learn from it. So that's why I'm here. I've written a blog post on this very topic as well. Link is below in the description. So let's start from the top. Now, it might sound crazy to you that I wanted to start this video with mindset for push-ups, but I want to tell you a little story about myself first. It took me about 15 years to be able to do one full push-up. 15 years. That 15 years was littered with not wanting to train hard enough for it, but it was also littered with being exposed to very brutal situations with a push-up. And those situations were always typified by failure. And it got to a point where I just believed it was an exercise I would never, ever be able to do. They're a very hard exercise, but I think a lot of us believe that we should all just be able to do them because we see so many other people being able to do them. And as it's just a bodyweight exercise, I often find a lot of people think they should be able to do them when they don't really know what goes into it. In truth, you're pushing a lot of weight when it comes to a push-up. In the top position, so the full plank position, you're at 69% of your body weight. And then as you get down, it gets harder. And once you're at the bottom position of the push-up, you're at about 75% of your body weight. I don't know about you, but that's probably more than you can chest press. It's more than I can overhead press as well. And it's probably the second heaviest lift I do is a push-up. The heaviest being my deadlift, which I can do about 100 kilos with, and I weigh about 80 kilograms. It's very heavy. It's very hard. It's like any other exercise in that the more we practice, the better we get. Remember, practice makes progress. So the more you expose yourself to doing it, the better you're going to get at doing it. And that's all you need to remember. You can do it. If I can do it, you can definitely do it. All you need to do is knuckle down, practice, and understand that it's going to take time because it's a very heavy lift. So where do we begin with putting push-ups into our program to achieve our first one? You need to make sure you're exposing yourself to doing this exercise as often as possible. So every time you're in the gym, hopefully you're following a 3 times a week program, full body, that'd be great. But every time you're in the gym, even if you're doing more than that, 4 or 5 times, every time you're in the gym, you're going to practice push-ups. That's it. And you're going to practice them following this method that I'm about to lay out just for you. Now, the first exercise we're going to use with the push-up is known as the incline push-up. I'm going to put a video up right here of me doing incline push-ups. Now, I prefer to do them on the Smith machine. And the reason I choose the Smith machine is because it's very easy for you to lower the bar every time you find one too easy, and therefore you can track your progress really easily. And all I want you to do when you get to the gym and you're going to start practicing your first set of push-ups is I want you to set it quite high, almost like shoulder level, and you're going to do a couple there. And if that feels too easy, you're going to drop it, do another couple. If that feels too easy, drop it until you can feel yourself exerting. And that's starting point 1. Then all you're going to do is keep working at that level until you achieve 3 sets of 6 reps. Once you've achieved 3 sets of 6 reps at that level, you then get the joy of moving it down a notch. And again, once you can do 3 sets of 6 reps at this level, you're then going to put it down again until the incline is near enough flat. And you're going to keep repeating that until you run out of notches to move the Smith machine down. These are called incline push-ups, and I personally prefer to use them as opposed to starting you off on a 3/4 or a kneeling push-up, because when we look at the graph of all the muscles used when we do a push-up, which I'm going to call up right here, we can see that we need to be engaging our core muscles quite a lot. And by doing inclines, it's going to force us to use those a lot more than if we put our knees on the floor, because doing it in that method disengages the core. So that's it. That's why you're starting on inclines. 3 sets of 6 inclines all the way down the Smith machine. That's what you got to remember. Then once you've run out of notches on the Smith machine, we're going to go into what's called a negative push-up. Now I have done a whole video on negative push-ups. You can find that in the description below. However, I'll talk you through them very quickly here. And here is a video of me doing them. So what is a negative push-up? It's a push-up without the push-up. Sounds a bit weird. So you're going to start at the top of the push-up position, and all you're going to do is you're going to bring yourself down slowly but surely for a period of 5 seconds. Then once you're in that bottom position, you're going to relax, you push away, and you're going to come down for 5 seconds again. Again, you're going to practice 3 sets of 6 of these, and once you can do 3 sets of 6 of them, to between a 5 to 8 second negative. Now that's the key bit. I'm going to say that again because it's important. You must be doing across 3 sets of 6, 5 to 8 second negatives on every single rep. And once you're able to do that, you're then going to be able to do your number one, your very first floor push-up. And that's it. That's your program. All you've got to do is practice incline push-ups first, 3 sets of 6, keep going down. Then all you've got to do is negatives, 3 sets of 6, 5 to 8 seconds, job done. And once you've achieved all of that, you will be able to do 1 full push-up. Now you'll see on here, I've said when to progress the exercise. Now I've given you the 3 sets of 6 already, but really and truly, what I mean by this is it's about confidence. Once you have the confidence within yourself that you can achieve the next progression, then go for it. And don't be put off by failing, okay? If you can do 3 sets of 6 at one, and then you only do 2 sets of 6 at the next level, that's okay. That's called progress. You're still taking steps forward. So don't worry about it. Push-ups are really hard. They're really, really hard. I've struggled with them for 15 years. 15 years. But if you put in the work, if you follow what I've laid out in this video, I know full well you're going to be able to achieve them. And I can't wait to see you do them. I've got 2 other videos for you right now. I've got how to do an incline push-up here and how to do negative push-ups here. Go watch them because they're really going to help you. See you later. Bye.